He in the house.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
And one of the incredible moments in an NBA season, that presentation of the NBA ring ceremony is special indeed. And greetings, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Avdia out there with Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, the eraser is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Connect. And it's Collins in at the 4 slot. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Sharp. There's the triple. It's Drummond with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
Here's Klingon. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Henderson with it. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Henderson. He had 27 points last game. Pass to Avdia. Portland no good that time either.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Collins finds Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
So much force. Easy money for Drummond.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to Atlanta.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you come away thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
Here's the eraser. Portland making their last shot. And he banks in the layup. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Well, sometimes you got to go in there and play big, and that's what Scoot did.
Lakers have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Off target from outside. Lakers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. The eraser's shot's good.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Here's the eraser. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. Drops in the tray. The eraser's got 9 points.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
Henderson for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's the eraser. Henderson defending.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
From outside the arc. Pass to Kamare. And here's Henderson. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Outside, Avdia. Collins with some nice D. Los Angeles leading by 11. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking, This is a guy with superstar potential, and coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the three-pointer from the eraser. Good on the three-point shot.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
LA's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Reeves outside. Pass to Collins. Here's the eraser. Now connect. And another 3 for the Lakers.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here's aRcADe. Beyond the arc. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Los Angeles has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Henderson passes to Sharp. Outside, aRcADe shoots the 3. That shot missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Back to Collins. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Pass to Kamare. aRcADe on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Henderson, no one around him. Portland again missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's the eraser. To the paint. Reeves outside. Here's the eraser. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Lakers, #1.
Yeah, #1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Henderson finds Sharp, can't hit from in close. Here's the eraser to the left wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Henderson against Reeves. Drummond with a screen on Henderson. Shot clock at 5, and the shot goes in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
To end the cold streak, and then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Lakers leading by 22. And there's the drive.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. aRcADe, his last outing with 20 points. Pass to Sharp. Now Henderson. Buries the long-range jumper. Henderson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
And here's Henderson following the three from the eraser. The drive by Henderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
shoulder type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Doncic is checked in for connect. Lakers leading by 22. Here's the eraser. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Doncic finds Collins. Stolen by Avdia. Here's Henderson. A rebound by the Lakers. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Off target with his 3. Over in the corner, Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 5.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The eraser's shot's good.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Well, that's already his 2nd foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Andre Drummond. And Vanderbilt subbed in for John Collins. And then for the Trailblazers, Andre Ayton's checked in for Klingon. Portis comes in for Scoot Henderson. And it's Grant in for Sharp. Stolen. The eraser passes to Doncic. Well, big city and bright lights, at least courtside. Soulja Boy is in the building.
Too fresh off in it. You ever crank that, buddy?
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Drives to the hoop, drops in the layup for 2. He's got 11.
Well, he has owned this quarter, a major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Ayton. Now here's Simons. Portland no good that time either.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
The eraser passes to Vanderbilt. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. From deep, Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Simons. His last outing, he had 18 points. Back to Ayton. Pass to Simons. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Ayton missing. Here's the eraser. Covered by Simons. Here's the eraser. Back to Doncic. From past the arc. The rebound by Simons. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Wizards.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the screen. Looking to end the run. That one good for 2. Simons has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Textbook pick and roll. Simons is a natural at running these sets.
Pass to Doncic. Here's the eraser. On the wing, Reeves. Here's the eraser. Back to Reeves. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Way out in front, their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second.
Foot on the gas. SMP, get in there.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, the eraser in the last matchup against the Wizards was terrific. He scored an amazing number of points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
The eraser passes to Vanderbilt. 2 on the clock. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Drummond. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter. Left side, Simons. Happy to see that one go in after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Here's the eraser. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Grant for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Focus, composure. Jeremy Grant isn't one to take reckless shots from three-point range.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. Here's the eraser. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Simons with the ball. He has 6. Grant for 3. It's hauled in by Doncic.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Vanderbilt finds Doncic. Chalk up 2 there. Doncic has got 23 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Trailblazers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Now, here's Simons. D right on him.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Pass to the eraser. Drummond the screen, and he drives in. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Some changes for the Lakers. Collins checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Ayton. Avdia comes in for Bobby Portis. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Jeremy Grant. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. LA's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The eraser's shot's good. The eraser's got 32 points in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Will it go? And Scoot Henderson with the three.
That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Here's the eraser. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The Erasers got 10 points now just in this quarter. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. After this game, they can look forward to LA, where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And it's off from 3-point range. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Henderson. He's covered closely. Simon's on the wing. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Connect. Cans it from downtown. Connects. Got 11 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
The Trailblazers shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Now here's Henderson. 17 points in the game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's now 6 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharpe's range.
Collins passes to Reeves. Drummond with a screen on Simons. Here's the eraser. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And for Portland, they're shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Simons surveying the D. 4 on the shot clock. Avdia can't hit. Los Angeles has gone an even 50% from 3-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Klingon with the steal. And now Avdia pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
The Lakers with the ball. Drummond passes to Reeves. Here's the eraser. He has 35. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Looking at the numbers for Henderson, how he performed last season. Averaged 17 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's going to jam it all over you.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting,
and so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, able to put on a show for the ages. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Portland Trailblazers.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. Here's a question for Shaq from Denzel MVP. He wants to know, big fella, do you think you would have made the NBA if you were 1 foot shorter?
Wait, hold on. I already know what Shaq's going to say. So I'll jump in and say it wrong. No. With that shooting form, no. Not with that.
Kenny, of course I would have. Not only that, I'd still dominate. I would have played big and taken you to the post, little man.
Well, you can't be 6'1" and posting up guards in the NBA. Come on, man. Be serious.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by the eraser.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Klingon is out there with Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the small forward.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Lakers shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
The Trailblazers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Anderson with it. He's picked up by Collins.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Trailblazers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Sharp on the wing. Pass to Kamare. Now Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Sharp missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's the eraser. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Henderson for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Henderson's got 27 points.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
LA's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's the eraser. Yep, that one goes. The eraser's got 42 in the game.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Reeves against Sharp. Klingon with it. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Pass to Collins. To the wing on the left. Here's the eraser. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And here's Sharp. Outside, Avdia. And Klingon has it in the corner. Down low, here's Henderson. Here's Kamare. No good on the triple. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Reeves. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Back to Henderson. The three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's the eraser, and he uses the glass on the layup. The eraser's got 47 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Sharp. Now, here's Avdia. And here's Henderson. 27 points for him. 5 on the clock. With the drive, and it's Sharp missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Portland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Cuts off the pass. He takes it in. Here's Knecht, and it's blocked.
And Sharp, reportedly a 7-foot wingspan. You saw it in full effect on that block.
And that one's good by Henderson.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Misses from close range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Here's Knecht. Here's the eraser, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
The putback. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Outside, Avdia. 5 to shoot. Klingon the screen for Henderson. The 3-ball. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the eraser, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Andre Drummond. Vanderbilt comes in for Collins. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Knecht. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons comes in for Henderson. Here's Kamare. Hasn't made one yet. The rebound by the eraser.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
That's tipped. Grant against Milton. Right side, Avdia. Klingon with it, working on Finney-Smith. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he's certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Right wing. Vanderbilt the pass to the eraser. Back to Vanderbilt. Now here's Milton. Lets it go from deep. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Simons. Launches a three. The rebound by the eraser. The eraser's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And that one drops.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Driving the lane. Vanderbilt with the rebound. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
What an explosive athlete. Grant playing well above the rim.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Klingon, and it's Klingon with the jam.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Here's the eraser, covered by Simons. The shot by the eraser, no good. And for Portland, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Lakers shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. Another one goes, incredible.
A 60-piece, goodness, and it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the fourth most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Klingon with it, working on Finney Smith.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Kamare. Grant kicks to Avdia. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. And here is Los Angeles now. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that game is the second of two straight at home.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Grant finds Avdia. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And for that Thunder game, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
Doncic kicks to Milton for the three, and it's Luka Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 30 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, When the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Can they get it? And it's good on the way in. Grant's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, a little aggressiveness pays off for Gran inside. And as a coach, you love to see that effort.
Inside. Finney-Smith passes to the eraser. Back to Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Milton. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Doncic against Simons. Grant outside. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Erasers fires from deep. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there have been Los Angeles with some changes. Stevens is checked in. The Erasers subbed in for James. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Matisse Thybulles checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. The Eraser is out there with Doncic. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Stevens in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Portis sets the pick for Simons. Outside, Walker. Pass to Thibault. Portis kicks to Walker. Portis, the pass to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Simons from outside. Drills it from outside.
That's a textbook catch and shoot. Simons got his feet lined up and was ready to go.
Here's the Eraser. And again, that's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Now Simons. Pass to Portis. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Simons missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Outside, Walker. Lets it go with a 3. Again, Simons missing. The Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Vanderbilt the pass to the Eraser. And here is Doncic. Here's the Eraser. Pass to Steffens. Here's the Eraser. On the wing, Milton. Shoots over Walker. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And the Lakers making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Ayton. Avdia comes in for Portis. Sharp's checked in for Walker. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Sharp, the pass to Simons. Outside, Avdia. Portland needs to get off a shot. Klingen's shot is off. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
A nice shot by Klingen.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Henderson kicks to Simons. Lets it go. The rebound by the eraser.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Doncic with the bucket.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Here's Henderson. Outside, Simons. Outside, Avdia. Henderson outside. Simons from outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Simons has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Trailblazers. Hilton the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's the eraser. Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to the eraser. On the wing, Milton. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Milton's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
There's a screen for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Simons with the ball. Now defended by the eraser. Henderson for 3. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Kamar is checked in. Doncic against Sharpe. Kicks it out to James. They grab their own miss. Doncic. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Kamare. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Left side, Avdia. For 3, Henderson sinks the triple. Henderson's got 32 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Here's the eraser. Henderson defending. He's feeling it. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Henderson looking it over. Here's Klingen. The rebound by the eraser. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Pass to Kamare. Sharpe with it, looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the layup.
Oh, gritty play by Sharpe inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Luka Doncic again. Doncic has got 48. And for Portland, they're shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Shoots from the line. The rebound by James.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's the eraser. Henderson defending. Back to Doncic. Takes the three. And another one that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Henderson outside. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. James in the high post.
Right.
Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. And a wide open look for James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Henderson outside. To halt the run. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the eraser.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Henderson outside. Klingon with it, working on Finney-Smith. Klingon's shot is off. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Avdia. No good from Finney-Smith. Portland with the ball. Sharp with it. He's picked up by Doncic. It's blocked. Here's the eraser. Pass to Doncic. There's the pick. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Henderson outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Watch basketball for another 30 years, and I see that again.